There was once a powerful lion who ruled over the vast African savanna. His name was Aryan. When Aryan roared, the entire jungle listened. The ground seemed to tremble. Birds flew into the sky. Even the wind felt like it paused for a moment. His roar wasn't just a sound. It was a symbol of strength, leadership, and confidence. Everyone knew he was the king. But one night, everything changed. A violent storm swept across the land. Thunder cracked like the sky was splitting in two. Lightning lit up the darkness. The winds howled with terrifying force. Through it all, Aryan stood guard, shielding his family, protecting his pride. But when a massive bolt of thunder exploded right above him, something inside him shook. Not his body, his spirit. The next morning, the storm had passed. The sun rose gently over the horizon. Aryan lifted his head, took a deep breath, and opened his mouth to roar. Nothing came out. Just a weak, broken whisper. He tried again, and again. Silence. Days passed, then weeks. His roar never returned. The jungle began to notice. Whispers spread between the trees. The king is weak now. He can't even roar. Maybe it's time for someone stronger. For the first time in his life, Aryan felt small. Not because he lacked strength, but because he doubted himself. He began to wonder, was I only powerful because of my roar? Without it, who am I? One evening, as the sky turned orange and gold, Aryan met an old tortoise resting near the river. "You seem quieter than usual, Your Majesty," the tortoise said gently. Aryan lowered his head. "I've lost my roar. I'm not the same lion anymore." The tortoise looked at him carefully and smiled. "Tell me something. The night of the storm, when everyone was hiding, did your roar protect them, or did your courage?" Aryan said nothing. The tortoise continued, "Courage doesn't always make noise. Sometimes it stands silently in the face of fear. Your roar was never your true power. Your heart was." Those words stayed with him. A few days later, danger returned. A pack of hyenas entered the territory, circling the helpless animals. Panic spread quickly. All eyes turned toward Aryan. They expected a roar, but Aryan knew the truth. He still couldn't roar. For a brief second, doubt tried to creep back into his heart. But then he remembered the storm. He remembered standing tall when everyone else ran. So he stepped forward, not with noise, not with sound, but with presence. His eyes burned with determination. His body moved with purpose. Without roaring, he charged. His courage was louder than any sound he had ever made. The hyenas hesitated. Then they retreated. That day, the jungle understood something important. A king is not defined by the volume of his roar, but by the strength of his spirit. That night, under a sky full of stars, Aryan stood alone. He closed his eyes and breathed deeply. From somewhere deep within his chest, a low, steady rumble began to rise. It wasn't as thunderous as before, but it was real, strong, alive. He realized something powerful in that moment. He had never truly lost his roar. He had only lost his belief in himself. And once he found that belief again, the sound followed. Because courage is not about never being afraid. It's about standing tall, even when your voice shakes. And sometimes the strongest roar is the one that comes from a heart that refused to give up.